Hey, Brittany.
Hi.
Thanks for meeting with me and Rosie. We have an important meeting today. We finished our evaluations of 2023 performance. This is where you have not met Cloudflare expectations for performance. We've decided to part ways with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Sure.
So I started August 25th. I've been on a 3-month ramp, and then it was 3 weeks of December, and then a week of Christmas, and then here we are.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about this video that is going viral of this Gen Z woman. I mean, she might not actually be Gen Z. She might be a millennial. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm assuming she's pretty young, younger than I am. She posted a video on TikTok of her getting laid off. Okay, so she basically secretly recorded her employer, who she knew would call her and officially lay her off from the job. Now, I want to talk about this video and this topic because I think that there is a lesson that can be learned from this, because you have some people that are trying to justify this type of behavior that is clearly and obviously not justifiable from this woman who, again, decided to record her employer laying her off. So without further ado, go ahead and roll the clip.
We finished our evaluations of 2023 performance. This is where you have not met Cloudflare expectations for performance. We've decided to part ways with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Sure.
So I started August 25th. I've been on a 3-month ramp, and then it was 3 weeks of December, and then a week of Christmas, and then here we are. I have had the highest activity amongst my team. Since I've started, I have had 3 contracts out, done a really great job managing my deals up until the very end that decided not to close last minute. So I don't think that makes a lot of sense for me in my Cloudflare journey here so far. Also, every single one-on-one I've had with my manager, every conversation I've had with him, he has been giving me nothing but I am doing a great job, I have had great activity, I have really great meetings, I'm picking up the products very quickly, and things have been going really, really well. I make really great relationships with my clients. So I disagree that my performance hasn't been, I haven't met performance expectations when I certainly have, just because I haven't closed anything officially.
I hear you.
Also, why are you doing this and not my manager? We've never met, so this seems a little odd that my manager has no idea that this has been happening and the director has no idea that this has been happening. So I'm just definitely confused, and I would love an explanation that makes sense.
Just for clarification, you are not being singled out in this. Your peers are also being collectively assessed on performance. This is a collective calibration for Cloudflare. So I just want to clarify that piece. I won't be able to add any kind of specifics on numbers or...
Wait, no, can you explain for me why Brittany Peach is getting let go?
I won't be able to go into specifics for numbers.
Wait, why though? I just started, I've been working extremely hard. Just because I haven't closed anything that has nothing to do with my performance on a 3-month ramp with just 1 month with 2 major holidays in the middle, I don't think that has anything to do with why I should be let go, if that makes sense. So I really need an answer and an explanation as to why Brittany Peach is getting let go, not why Cloudflare decided to hire too many people and are now actually realizing that they can't afford this many people and they're letting that go. If that's the real answer, I would rather just you tell me that instead of making up some bullshit and telling me that right before I lose my job from someone that I've never met before, if you can respect that.
Yeah, I can totally respect that. And I don't think Dom or myself today is going to give you any clarity or answers that's going to meet the expectations that you're communicating to us, Brittany. So I can't speak to...
So am I getting let go for no reason? If you guys can't give me a reason?
I'm happy to follow up with you separately to give you the data that was calibrated. I'll need to speak with revenue leadership specifically to see if we can get that for you. But Dom and
Can
I
you
did
share
not
that
have
with me
that
now?
in our meeting. I cannot share that with you right now, unfortunately. Yeah. So I don't think there's anything we can say in this moment or today, Brittany, that's going to change the way that you feel. And it's understandable. I'm taking notes and feedback, and we'll circle back.
Yeah, I know you did that for Nestle too, but that's
of the meeting. It's not going to change the outcome of the situation today. So it may be best if I do get into more of the specifics of what the next steps are, because I think it's clear that you have questions that we cannot give answers to. And if you'd be open to it, I'd love to move into what the next steps are so that you're not any further blindsided than you already feel.
okay.
Thank you, Dom. Okay, and I'm really sorry that you're having this experience and feeling this way. One of the things that we want to confirm is your personal email address, because that's where all.
Yeah, so I think it goes without saying. I think most people with common sense already know this, but it has to be restated because, again, people do post stuff like this on the internet, really silly stuff like this on the internet, that either leads to them getting fired or leads to them not being able to ever get another job again. Because, again, clout is a hell of a drug, right? Going viral on the internet is a hell of a drug, and that is what you're seeing here. This woman got exactly what she wanted. And the unfortunate reality for her is that this may hurt her in the long run. I hope that her boyfriend is rich. I hope that he is a hard worker. I hope that he makes enough income where he can support her, right? Because, she basically has ruined her chance of getting another job in the future by secretly recording her conversation with the people that were firing her from her company and then posting it on social media. That is never, ever, ever, ever a good idea. And I don't need to be a HR manager in order to tell you that this is not a good idea, right? This is not how you handle these type of situations, okay? Getting fired sucks, okay? It is, you feel like it's unfair, right? You in her situation, she's like, look, only been here for a few months, maybe 3 or 4 months. We were, on ramping, whatever they call it. I guess that means training for a month or so. I'm just trying to get into my groove. I've only been here for a few months. I shouldn't be getting fired for no reason. Well, the unfortunate reality is that you are getting fired for a reason. You're getting fired for a reason because your performance is objectively poor, right? And she admitted that her performance was poor because she said herself that, hey, I didn't make any sales. And in sales, if you're not making any sales, if your sales are zero, then your performance is objectively poor, because in sales, the only thing that really matters is results, okay? You have to produce. You are in a position where you're supposed to be generating revenue for the company directly. You're in a revenue generating position. So if you're not generating revenue for the company, then objectively your performance is poor, right? You have poor performance. So it's not like you're getting fired for no reason. You're getting fired for a reason. You're getting fired because they're losing money off of your employment. You're not bringing in more money than they're paying to have you be a part of the team. It is what it is. I feel bad for the girl, okay? I hate, to see people lose their jobs and get fired, but at the same time, you got to understand what you're signing up for when you sign up to work for a company in a position where you have to perform, right? And you're in a sales position, okay? Sales, that's the reason why I really respect salespeople, right? I really respect salespeople, especially successful salespeople, because that is a dog-eat-dog position, right? The hard workers, the people that really get after it, those are the people that are going to be successful, okay? And for as annoying as some salespeople are, at the end of the day, it's a profession I respect, because meritocracy actually really does matter, right? You like, the harder you work, the more you put into it, the more successful that you're going to be, okay? There's pretty much a pretty strong correlation between hard work, what you put in, and what you get out of it. And, it's not for everybody, okay? It's really not. People like her, she seems like, I don't know, maybe she might be more of a marketing type, right? She might be suited for a position that doesn't require her to perform to that level, okay? But at the end of the day, you got fired for performance and you have to own that. The last thing that you should do is record a video of yourself getting fired and boohoo whining and crying and trying to expose your company. I mean, you're straight up putting your name out there on the internet, your identity and the company's name on the internet for everybody to see. So now, in the future, if a company is thinking about hiring you, they're probably not going to, because they know that if they fire you, then you're going to embarrass them. Okay, you're going to post a video on the internet in which you're going to try to make them look like a bad company for firing you in a way that you didn't like. Okay, I think there are a lot of states in this country that have at-will employment, which means that basically you can be fired for any reason. And you can't choose how you get fired. It's an unfortunate thing. It really sucks. You can't choose it. It's not something that you can really control. You know, you're really not entitled to any of the answers that you're looking for in regards to, well, why are you speaking to me and not my manager? Well, I mean, look, at the end of the day, this is the way that the company does it. For whatever reason, the company doesn't want your direct manager to fire you. They want to have the layoff process with somebody that you're unfamiliar with. Okay, it's a cold process, but that is what it is. The best thing that you could have done in that situation, if you really wanted feedback, is to say, hey, I really like feedback because I want to get another job in the future. I hope that I can get some type of reference letter or letter of recommendation despite my poor performance. I feel like I didn't have enough time to adjust, but I want to move forward in the future. You know, is there anything that you can do to help me learn from the situation or to help me get another job? That probably would have been the best route to take, right? And the reason why is because you're not going to change what's happening to you in the moment, right? While you're getting fired, they're not going to all of a sudden say, oh, well, you're not fired anymore, right? Once you're fired, once they make the decision to fire you, it's done. It's over, okay? It's over. So, you know, just for anybody that is a young person watching this, you're getting in the workforce, don't do this, right? In fact, don't do most of the things that people do on TikTok when it comes to, you know, being in the workforce and corporate America. Just don't, right? If they're doing it on TikTok, it's a trend on TikTok, don't do it, right? It's probably a bad thing. But this is the culture today, right? The culture is to post literally everything on the internet, okay, including a video of you getting fired, okay, so that people can go through your trauma, share your trauma, okay, with all these people on the internet. None of these people are going to give you a job. None of these people are going to give you a job and hire you. And if there are any potential employers thinking about giving you a job, they're going to stay far away from you, right? They're going to say, yeah, I'm not going to hire this person because this person is going to turn around and embarrass my company or try to throw my company under the bus if I have to let this person go for poor performance. Own the fact that you made no sales, that your performance was poor, and then you reflect on that and you go get another job and you try to do better and you grow from it. That's how you should handle it. The last thing you should do is post it on social media for clout. But again, this is the world that we're living in. This is what people are doing. And a lot of people are losing their livelihoods, okay? They're losing their jobs over clout, okay? You better be prepared to become an influencer if you decide to post something like this on the internet. You better be ready to make a living on the internet if this is what you're going to do. So, hey, OnlyFans is always an option as well, too, right? That's the hot thing to do nowadays. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.